Hey, it's Tim, and today is August 31st. It is the last day of August. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Southern California. I'm in Mission Valley here in San Diego, and today, for the first time in my whole life, I am going to a convention. This is a baseball card convention, and a convention that houses other kinds of collectible cards, and like there's supposed to be Star Wars stuff here and all kinds of other things. I really don't know what to expect. I've got some of my favorite cards right here in the fanny pack, right here. I'm gonna walk around. We're gonna go see what happens here. I've never been here. I think it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna go see. But I gotta walk through these trees over here. I have parked. Now, I'm not gonna tell you where I parked because that would be spreading. Well, I parked where you're not supposed to park. That's as much as I'm gonna say there. It says do not park here. But I've parked in a place that is safe. Parked in a place that nobody cares, and I think it's fine, but whatever. So I'm walking down the street to the convention, which is just right next door here, Town and Country Convention Center. Gonna go check out some baseball cards and some convention and stuff. It's a Sunday, and it seems like a great thing to do on a Sunday. So let's go look at some baseball cards and some collectible memorabilia for different kinds of things, and some pop culture and some other things. All right, let's go. There's a section here where you walk through there's a little gully here in the road. And this is the San Diego River, I think, which seems extremely low at this point. Because other parts of the river, oh yeah, there's actually quite a bit of water back there in the Tules. Back there in the Tules, there's quite a bit of water. But where we're going, oh yeah, there's water back there. Okay, but where we're going is right here, the Town and Country Convention Center. And hey, I want to tell you that I am glad you called today, because usually I'm doing this stuff by myself. And I need somebody to talk to. And so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you called, and we can hang out together and go to the convention. Now, the convention costs a mere $10 to attend. And I did see quite a few people walking down the street from the same parking lot that I parked at, which led me to, that's why I did it, because everybody else was doing it, right? I really don't know how to get in here or where I'm going. This seems to be a door, but not the door. And I like this orange wall. Look at that. That's kind of neat looking. Orange tiled wall. Just kind of a cool color. I feel like the entrance is over here. I have been to a convention here, but it's been a very long time. We went to the Chargers. Used to have a convention here, the San Diego Chargers, some kind of fundraiser thing. This is where they do the deliveries, underground deliveries. I know the front is over here, so yeah. Palm tree. Hey, there's a big hair on my camera, which you can't see it. It's behind. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. The convention center's right here. It's very... look at these patterns. Look at these decor patterns from the 70s and stuff. I love that. That looks super cool. Look, convention center, palm trees, a big rounded valet parking area, if you will. It's cool looking. I like it. We're going to go inside. All right, I'm in. This means I'm good. I have paid and by the way, if you pre-purchase your tickets, you don't have to wait in the gigantic long line, which I did. I did it online, which is great. And it's air conditioned in here, which is also great. All right, I've been here just for a few minutes, and I'm in this room filled with all kinds of trading cards and people trading cards, and it's fantastic. I just ran into a guy that had a mountain of Tony Gwynn cards. And I was, looking through my sets just to see if I had one, and he had a whole case full of them. It's incredible how many people are here and all the different kinds of collectibles you can have. We are walking around just seeing what they've got. I have kind of zeroed in on baseball card stuff just to see what they have. But there is all kinds of stuff here. Pokemon. And by the way, I don't know if I said it, it's called the Front Row Card Show. All kinds of sporting goods cards, sports cards, basketball, football, Pokemon. I said that already. There's some basketball cards over here. Hey, they got water. That's kind of cool, because I left my water bottle in the car. I'm going to get some water in a minute. But I am just perusing the aisles just to get an overview of the lay of the land, if you will, to see what they have here. There is a lot of people walking around, especially this guy in front of me in the black shirt. Look at all kinds of people buying and selling. Look at this. Look at the amount of cards, all different kinds. Baseball cards, anime cards, everything you can think of. This guy's got a ton of cards out and all displayed neatly on this table. They've even got paraphernalia, tools and things to package your cards in if you want. They've got the anime here, the cartoony stuff all around. There's a guy wearing sunglasses on the back of his head right there. Yes, they do. Look at the prices of some of these cards. $2,100, $400, $750, $280, $140. Look at this Joe DiMaggio card with the big giant head, and this card right here. And we've got some older cards here. This guy's got a bunch of vintage cards. That one's $1,300. Holy moly! Now these two guys here. These guys are trying to negotiate a deal on a purchase of some cards he wants to buy. Now this guy right here has a card that I really think you'll enjoy, and take a look at this price. This card costs $20,000. It's a Mickey Mantle 1951. You can have it for 20 grand. Holy moly. Now here's some people walking through the convention. I've got this guy, he's on his phone. There's some guy with a white t-shirt and some kind of shoulder bag. Walking here, this lady's wearing some pink overalls. And as we walk through, we'll see all kinds of neat things at the convention. A guy wearing a black shirt and a guy with a kind of a turquoise tank top. And you'll notice the carpet is very well worn from many conventions. Now, what I notice a lot is these guys have these cases. Fancy cases, if you will. Looks like attaché cases filled with cards. And then what happens is people go out to the lobby here and sit on the carpet and go through their haul, what they got, what they found today. And they're looking at their stuff that they picked up at the convention, or they're having a sandwich. I'm not really sure. And I did find one place with Funko Pops, only one, with a pop culture type theme, the Funko Pops, available here at this place in the corner. It was the only one. They also had some Star Wars and these are some women wrestling and some old funky looking Star Wars action figures. Princess Leia, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Actually, that was Anakin, sorry. And there we go. All right, well, this really isn't my forte of interest, but I do have some cards that I brought with me, some cards that I brought down to show to some of the guys, and I showed some of these cards to some of these guys. This one's signed, Nate Colbert, baseball cards that I collected over the years from my dad and other things. Where is it? Oh, here we go. And I showed some of my cards to these guys. And one guy, you get these older guys, and they're a lot of fun to talk to because they collected cards like the old way. There's a lot of interest in some of these older cards, but they gotta be the right ones and they have to be graded. And so one of these guys told me that if I had the Ozzie Smith like this same year, that might be worth a little bit of money, and that this signed card right here by Nate Colbert might be worth a little bit of money. Not a lot, but I do have an Ozzie Smith right here, but I need the other one, and I believe it's in the car. So I'm gonna go out to the car and see if I brought my Ozzie Smith. I believe it's a 1979. It'd be a 1979 Ozzie Smith card that looks like this. So I'm going to go look and see if I have that in the car. I might come back. I don't know. I'm running out of time, and I'm not really into this so much. It's just kind of a fun thing. There was a lot of card hawking, a lot of card and collectible hawking going on in there. Let's walk out to the car. This sign right here says no Town and Country hotel or convention center parking. And I guarantee you that all these cars are not at JCPenney's. They're at the car convention. So I don't feel so bad parking over here. All right, I'm back to the car now, and I'm looking through all my cards here. I thought I had that other Ozzie Smith card that we're looking for, but I do not have it. I don't know if it's at home and I didn't pull it out or what. But anyway, I don't have it. All right. So the way this works with the baseball card thing is if you have a card that you think is good, you send it in to a grading company, and they will determine whether, give it a value, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a 10 is mint condition. And if you have some older cards or older, a card with a graded, professionally graded mint condition, then it is valuable. Now here in the convention center, there's guys in there that'll buy your card. There's guys and gals that'll companies or whatever that will buy your card because that's what they do. They collect cards. And somebody wanted to park there. So yeah, and they collect cards, and so if it's not graded, nobody really wants to buy it. And so you have to get it professionally graded. And that costs, I think, it was about $25 to $50 a card. And then they also have guys that will pre-grade your card for $7. So you can pre-grade your card. They'll tell you if it's worth anything. They'll clean it up for you. And then you can take it over to the grading guys, the serious guys, and they will grade it for you. So that being said, if you get into something like that, you have to fully get in. In fact, if you dip your toe in, you might fall completely in. And it's not something I really want to do. I really just don't enjoy that so much. It was fun. It was an experience. Everything we do here at Hates Tim Travels, or the hiking, Hates Tim Trails on the other channel, is an experience. And I love experiences, and that was an experience, and we're all done with it now. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. We're going to find out later. All right. I'll see you later.